I promise on all of your lives that signals come right in front of me. I hear them. I see them. No, I haven't lost my mind, I promise. Yes, I go up and down. I'm with every one of you, but I will tell you, after my last surgery, I finally said I lived again this time. And the next day I woke up and I felt young again, and I felt I feel for the first time I was born again. And messages just, they never stop. From butterflies coming at me as I'm having specific thoughts, to noises. The couple nights in this room, waking in the morning, and for some reason, as I had certain thoughts of glory for all, and my belief in what's possible with all humans. Humans are brand new. 17 letters, and we all could, at the same time, to just shut our eyes and just say, whoa, man. And that's how my brain did. Women and men, but whoa, men are both. And I respect and see it all equally. Victory is equality, 17 letters. And one of the mornings I was having certain thoughts. They were coming through me for the first time on how to explain things I felt my whole life, but I never could verbally put things together. But as I had these thoughts, one time, the 14 hours after I had showered the night before, all of a sudden the shower in the other room started going promise. And my computer that I just showed you in the beginning started going this is real. I didn't touch it. And noises outside, this is real. Well, I showed you that because Hilary Swank and others in the film, she speaks about traveling to Mars and the whole world watching, and it's never been done, but in my way of sharing what she shared with where we are in this world right now, anything is possible, trust me. The inevitable year, 2021, we will enter the last quarter of 2020. October 1st, I turned 41 on October 2. I commit my life to everything I'm sharing with you, meaning I believe in everyone so much. To have October, November, and December to be young again, and everybody wake up every day and just say, I need to start my morning by saying, I lived again. I do choose young again, and I am born again. And I understand how all of you have, not one of you have the exact same thought as to, but Jeremy, you don't understand, that's neat, but it is our time now in this world. To come together. I didn't plan any of this. You can see it's real. I didn't touch the computer. I didn't push the water. It's just not a coincidence when the cardinals keep a coming at me and the eagles over me when I'm in deep thought, walking, thinking of my son, my daughter, their mother, and then our families, and then our friends, and then all the people I know in this world. It's a lot. And you know many of them, or you've seen them in movies, commercials, everything. And I've also experienced the other side. But they all turned into lessons for me. So no matter where you are in life, I've learned over this last year, because that's how long it's took for me to get to this message. No matter where you are, go young again to when you would say anything is possible. And you all should spend the rest of this year creating your own little amazing addictions that remind you to not let things get to you. And I will call upon the greatest people I've met on earth that you all look up to. And we will do our best. I owe that to my son, Knoxley. Paul McCartney, he's the same numerological number as you. And Knoxley's mommy, Sarah, my favorite human on this earth, had a dinner with your mother, Paul. And Evalani, our daughter. Heavenly Seagull, and different definitions for it, but in Hawaiian, she has a middle name of both of her great-grandmas, and Evalani's name with a small change, because that's all this is about in the future, everybody, so you know, is small change. Small change in just the order of her letters. What comes up is I win. You see, everybody, the amazing addictions that took me over came from their mother's name, my favorite one. AA is in her name. And AA we all can go to up here and here. We could become a team. Think young again. The whole world? Mm-hmm. Yeah. This is the serious side of me here. And I, after all 40 years on earth of everything, states upon states upon states I lived in, and countries I've been to, and movies I've been in, and jails I've been in, and the up, life's like a jump rope, up, down, good job, Blue October, but that is one of the greatest ways to explain it. We all do it, we go through it, and we don't know what to do right now, but what I know we can do is no more speeding up here, one day at a time, and know that the greatest people in the world and what we're truly on earth for has excelled, and it will excel in news anchors and actors, actresses, teachers. Everybody that's already great will go greater, I promise, and all of you will too, with each of your own talents, I promise. That's why I've always shared, I want to share it with Donald first. If these two want to go, and definitely this one if she wants to go, because my brain got triggered to a different way. Yours won't have to. Mine was in a different way. Well, from here to here. But John F. Kennedy's many years later nephew, so nephew upon nephew, but is the first writer of The Mind of God, and then a brain surgeon, speaking about it, and his first understanding that the brains can be used in a different way on top of what we've already done, but in a beautiful, peaceful, victories equality way. It was Sarah, and that's mine. Oh, this is real. I would not fib. In September, when I fell into my parents' tree during a normal conversation, cracked my head, went into seizures, a stranger, Sarah, called for the help that they said I might not have made it without him. And my list goes on and on and on. I'm here to tell you that the messaging will come at you. And will, I believe, 100, as my son would say, billion or trillion %, that it'll come in big messaging to us as we grow as a team. I promise. So for a year, I've been working on developing what I believe would be our best way to become a team and move forward, where 97% of what we thought needed to go through here per day, we can take as a lesson from our whole life, how long you've been here, and then free ourselves. And I believe in all of you, no matter your past. And I owe my oneness. And then I won't go through the list of humans I owe this to in the entire world. First group is what I mean, and the second group is all of you. The physicalities, the tendencies and such won't change. It would just be the way we think of them, I promise. And the way we share them. Nicknames are so fun. So on a jump, I believe in you, and I have since the day I met you a long time ago. And the bid is in, good job. And the greatest bomb of all time, it's right there. That's just the beginning. It's fun. I believe in all of these people. And if I gave you the list, you would know why all this happened. For me to call upon them. All talents from every individual will ignite. And all of your talents will also. And some of you, your greatest talents, are watchers, taking it in. And I go through that, and then I go through the fun, and then I go through the music, and and that is why I'm here. There's no bragging. And I owe this to every human that's been on earth. And left our earth, and that I know all humans are now understanding. Martin Luther King's peacefulness. The hardest parts about keeping this earth here were completed already. Now it's just becoming a team. All in is our best bet. And there's thousands to millions of people that were a part of that years ago. Well, almost 11 years ago. No, 12. Doesn't matter. You take this and this now. And it's not even a decision. The only thing you do is do not let your brain It's an amazing addiction. Go anywhere, and it's okay to just say, I will not think about money. I will not think about anything other than I'm going to give my young age belief that a heaven on earth could exist. And if we begin by going down a highway to heal, we will. And I owe this to every human that's left Earth over this year and last year, and every year that I've been on Earth, and every year before that, since the beginning. And the two inspirations are right here. And the one I owe it to the most is the one that produced those children with me. But there's no more competition of businesses. There's no more competition of anything except the woman in the mirror. That's my new fun way, WOMAN. I might have said it earlier, but I think so. But it's just my way of making everything more simple, and I don't try it. I don't go, what could I do that will make, it just comes to me. It doesn't mean you'll want to do everything. It just means you'll be doing it in your style, I promise. We must give faith equals change, trust equals change, truth equals change, Sarah equals change. That's what creates the SARAH, amazing addictions, and crazy equals change. The people in this show traveling to Mars for the first time. That's crazy if it's never been done. Crazy equals change. I'm not here to sell anyone. It's not a bad word. The middle letter is an A. It's plan A, no plan B, meaning our goal is victory, is equality, and it just comes down to you putting yourself first and stepping into an AA up here. Amazing addictions. And your true gifts. Everyone, all of you. Donald. Bid in. Greatest positive bomb of all time. Everyone, and then everyone. We will all progress to our best. Drop of water, and the reason I showed the light, I can't remember if I shared that with you, but it's the first time that has ever in just under 2 years that I've looked up at that, and it's always the light color is what I say. And I'm beginning to say shades. The light shade. Not the darkest shade, the lightest shade. Usually it's just a full circle. But right after I had, when this ended, and then that all came to my brain through my thinking, it comes into my brain. I don't go, what could I do next? No. I look up and those two lights stood right out. First time ever. As if I felt like something way more powerful was looking right at me. And then it didn't surprise me because I thought, I'm being messaged, I'm being comforted. And when I say the butterflies, the cardinals, the eagles, the 17s, oh my gosh, in sevens, you will be messaged. I think we will. No, I don't think. I know we will as a world if we spend the rest of this year choosing reliance upon something greater than just us humans. There you go. I believe in all of you equally. Chadwick Aaron Boseman is the greatest cab I've ever entered, and I will never, ever exit. And I will share all the other names at another time, but I am so glad this came to me because I stopped fearing. I stopped searching for answers. They'll come to you when you relax. I turned 41 on 10/2. And I'm ready. I'm ready to lead if that's my calling. Everyone, I will sit comfortably like this. And there's many, many different sides of me now, especially after my brain surgery, but from sports to music to thinking to words I never used my entire life until recently. As if it was a tactic, but not by me. So, this is truth. I've lived long enough to know that will everyone see this and immediately start sharing this video or whatever, or get it to Donald? You must choose to enter an amazing addiction. I use music and meditation, the greatest M&Ms of all time, to block anything and allow myself to just feel spoken and directed by something other than the past me. You following me? So not everyone will do it right away. Do I believe it could happen? I believe anything could happen. But woman in the mirror, that's both of us. Tomorrow I'll wake up and say I feel thankful that I lived again. But Jeremy, you don't know who I've lost recently. You lived again, so now the gain is to do for them what you should. And I know I'm supposed to do this for my 2 children, their mother, her families, all our friends around the world. And I'll give it everything I got for the rest of my life. And again, you'll see different sides of me, and that I was born like this, but it excelled after the surgeries in December 2019 and March 2020. So, what do we do next? Build your belief in a team being built. All in is our best bet.